Get ready to meet the infamous chef, restaurateur, and TV personality who's been making waves in the culinary world for decades. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the life of Gordon Ramsay, from his humble beginnings to his current status as a global culinary icon. I was born into a family of modest means, but my parents encouraged me to pursue my passions. I grew up with a love for storytelling and performance, which eventually led me to become a professional actor. Early on in my career, I faced rejection and disappointment, but I never gave up on my dreams. I continued to work tirelessly, honing my craft and taking on any role that came my way. It wasn't until my late 20s that I started to gain recognition for my work. And from there, my career took off in ways I never thought possible. Looking back, I realize that my early struggles were some of the most valuable lessons I've learned as an artist. My rise to fame was swift and unexpected. One day, I was performing in small clubs and bars. And the next, I was headlining sold-out shows around the world. It was a surreal experience. But I remained grounded and focused on my craft. As I gained more recognition, I began to attract attention from industry leaders and fans alike. I released album after album, each one pushing the boundaries of what was possible in my genre. My music became a reflection of my experiences, emotions, and passions, resonating with listeners everywhere. Like any artist, I've faced my share of personal struggles and controversies throughout my career. There have been times when I felt lost and uncertain about the direction of my life. I've made mistakes, both on and off stage, but I've always tried to learn from them. One of the most significant challenges I've faced is mental health. I've struggled with anxiety and depression, and it's taken me a long time to find the courage to speak out about it. However, I believe that by sharing my story, I can help others who may be going through similar struggles. As my career has grown, so have my passions for philanthropy and business ventures. I've always believed in giving back to my community, whether through charitable donations or volunteering my time. One of my most rewarding experiences was founding a non-profit organization that supports underprivileged youth. It's been incredible to see the impact we've had on these young people's lives. In addition to philanthropy, I've also invested in several business ventures, including a production company and a record label. These endeavors have allowed me to expand my creative horizons and connect with new audiences. As I look back on my career, I'm filled with a sense of pride and accomplishment. I've been fortunate enough to have had the opportunity to make a lasting impact on the world. Through my art, my legacy extends far beyond my own work. It's about the connections I've made, the lives I've touched, and the memories I've created for others. I hope that my story will continue to inspire future generations of artists, entrepreneurs, and leaders. And as I move forward into this new chapter of my life, I'm excited to see what the future holds, not just for myself, but for all those who have been touched by my work.